Okay. Welcome back, guys. This is part 4, part 4. We're going to be doing, well, I say we're going to be doing mission 4. There's no specific mission 4, and I will show you guys why. But yeah, we're back. We're at the new interface screen, thingy location. Lots of stuff to click. Mission archives. This is Jim Rayner's second in command, Matt Horner, Scientist Man. Star map, which is the next mission. But first, we're actually going to go to this little flashing icon down here, the armory. We're going to go look at that.
Hey, everybody, our glorious leader has returned. Hey, man, what's up, cowboy?
What do you got for me, Swan?
The usual, building up our standing forces.
Bringing my troops and hardware up to speed, huh?
Yup, you can add upgrades for their tech right here on the console. But building an army on the run ain't cheap. You brought back credits this time, right?
Look, I know money's been tight, but that artifact we just picked up from Marsar is gonna solve everything.
Yeah, I've heard that before, brother.
It's different this time.
Yeah, I heard that one too.
Okay, so whenever you do missions, you earn credits up here in this lovely top right hand corner. That's how many credits I currently have. I have 100,000. That is for completing the last 2 missions that you may or may not have saw me do, if you've seen the other parts, or if you're just tuning in for this one, then this is all you need to know right here, is that I have 100,000 credits. I can talk to him, but I don't really care. I'm really just here for the upgrades, so I'm going to show you guys what upgrades I can get. I can get stim packs. Somebody that played the original Starcraft 4 packs, absolutely amazing. Basically, your Marines take damage and they attack and move faster for that specific. Combat shield. Most of these, by the way, are upgrades that you can get in which you probably aren't. You're probably just like, dude, go ahead and do the next mission. But okay, so combat shield increases marine life by 10. Not really much to say there. Medics, advanced medic facility. God. Okay, medics no longer add-ons. Basically, you remember how they had the one add-on that I had. Add a little reactor. So, here we are, absolutely, positively, incredibly. I can get this. I could read, I could talk. That would be absolutely amazing. Okay, so it increases the range of all units. So, any unit will fit into the bunker that you can. One square, all sides. I don't know. Neo Steel Bunker, which is an upgrade in the multiplayer version, basically just allows you to put more people into your bunkers. I actually believe that I want. Probably gonna end up getting. I don't know which mission I'm going to do. I think I'm actually going to save what I have left. And I'll show you guys the next missions here. Why it's so complicated.
What's our general status, Matt?
We've picked up a distress call from the planet Agria. There's a colony there under attack by the Zerg. Your convict buddy Tychus lined up a mission retrieving another artifact. It's on a closed-off shrine world called Monolith.
Well, actually, yeah, I don't think it really matters which one I pick. It's going to turn out about the same either way. So, basically, I'll show you. This is about the same.
Any ship receiving this transmission. The stars are making We're just a small farming company. Try to evacuate before we're overrun. If you can hear this message, please help us.
Probably just turn Skype off so it stops popping up. It's the usual interface screen. What I didn't really tell you guys about the interface originally is it tells you, you guys may have already noticed this, but it tells you the mission name, the main objective of the mission, how many credits you get from doing the mission, and then research opportunities, which I'll show you guys the important at this specific point in the game. But I think after completing 2 more missions, I'll be able to show you guys what the research actually does and what I get for collecting or getting all the research. So basically, this is where the game starts to branch off, because I can either go here and do this and I'll get this unit, or I can go here.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, because they ain't.
Okay, so I can go here or here, and okay, so I thought he was going to talk again. Which basically he does extra damage to light units like the Earthlings, Hydralisks. This one is a heavy unit crusher. He basically is good against armored units, which would be other marauders, roaches, tanks, stalkers, and buildings. He does buildings. Specific one you'll see later on. Missions I can choose to go in whichever order I want. It's not like if I do this mission I won't be able to do this mission. It's one of those where I just get to choose in what order I want to do it, so that I'm not actually I don't know, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. So basically, I can do them in whatever order I want, and we're going to go ahead and just do this one, because I feel like it right now.
There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the...
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that show complicates things. We can't fight 2 armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Okay, so this is one of the many possibilities that, well, okay, there's only 2 possibilities that Mission 4 could be. But this is Mission 4, guys. Smash and grab. New unit, the Marauder, as you saw. And let's go take it to the Protoss. Tired, it's only 8 o'clock. In the evening. I just should stop trying to talk. Run down here, grab this. And as you can see, this says Protoss Research. So basically, there'll be little things like that in some of the missions that you can get research
The Zerg
from.
severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
So in most of the missions, there'll be little things like that. hidden. Sometimes they'll be hidden, sometimes they'll just be out in the open like that. And they give you more research, which I'll show you guys in a little bit
Protoss stalkers are gathering
what
at our
that
perimeter.
does. I feel bad talking over
Transmission.
feel bad talking over it.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders. The latest word in big bada-boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see.
Okay, so not too difficult. As you can see on the weapon, what do you call it? Weapon details. There we go. I knew the word. As you can see on the weapon details, it shows you the details. Wow, that was some retarded logic there. The weapon details show you the details about the weapon. Never would have guessed that. But, as you can see, it shows that the damage versus specific types of units, and underneath your armor and your weapon details, can't talk, it shows you what this unit is actually classified as: armored, biological. And if you remember, medics can heal biological units. CVs, they're light, they're biological, and mechanical. Okay, so this is just some interesting stuff which you guys probably already knew and didn't really care for. So I'm sorry guys, I'm not very good. I'm not apologizing. Josh, just shut up. That's what you guys are all thinking. I know. You just want me to get on with the mission and show you guys what's going on. So let's do that. Let's run down here and take this out real quick. Oh my gosh, stupid freaking Skype. Okay. So I'm going to put these two in here, along with one of you. Keep you guys out here. Since I'm just going to take this easy and kind of go with the flow, I'm going to actually not do what I would normally do. If I was playing like brutal or even hard, then I would do this way differently. But since it's just kind of an easygoing pace, I'm going to take it easy. So, just for you guys, so that I guess I have time to talk.
Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Yeah, the Zerg will attack every now and then. They don't do it very often, but it's always nice to have a few units hanging back just to handle with whatever they happen to send at you. Oh my gosh. Alright. Stupid. I am one of the worst people for getting supply blocked. It's not even... I'm gonna have to cancel those three. Alright, so the only reason I'm doing that, guys, is because I'm horrible at getting supply block, and I'm not going to deal with it right now. So, when in doubt, mass supply depot. That's what I've learned. Actually, that's not what I've learned. I just fed up with getting supply block. Took care of that. to handle that. Lower those. I'm so failing at this right. And see, it's... I want to blame it on that the game is really slow on normal. And, I mean, it's not really that slow, but I'm used to playing at fast as possible. And so when I go and play it on, like, this I'm not used to this. It's unexpected as to how slow the Marines move and stuff. I guess you can kind of see that, like, when I stutter step faster than the Marines will actually turn back to attack. And so it ends up, they stutter step really funnily. Funnily? Is that? I'm pretty sure that's a word, I think. So, basically just leave these guys here to work on that. Bring these guys back just in case of an attack, even though I don't think there's going to be one. Yeah. Good thing I brought them back. That was actually some decent thinking on my part. I'm not usually that observant. I can't think of the word. Yeah. Anyways, you know, you guys know. What's dumb is I haven't even used stim yet. I've spent the credits to get stim, and I haven't actually stimmed yet. So, yeah, I'm kind of failing on commentary right now. If you guys are still watching this, thank you, first of all. Start building more of those so I can actually start using this money that I'm getting. Run up here because heavy hitters up front. That was actually some decent micro there. I am proud of myself for that. That was stim right there, guys. Showing you how it works. So basically, they just like I said, they take a little bit of damage and. I have all of those on 3. Go ahead and build another bunker there, just because I can.
Add-on complete.
Ridiculous micro here, guys. Hopefully I won't need it. But and come back for round 2. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? Yep. Better believe he can. He may be out of units, but oh, did he do it. I'm not even gonna... Just go get what we came here for, and then go back home. Y'all just come back now. Come back! I guess I'm okay at Starcraft. I mean, sometimes I have good micro, and then sometimes I just fail horribly. And I guess it must depend on whether the stars are aligned and stuff like that. Because there are days where I just... So yeah, taking my time. Surgery about as far as I am. Probably a little less. They have to go through a little more than I do. But that's doing alright. Now to time. Me and the speaking, it doesn't work out very well. Okay. Trying to think of what kind of a composition I want in my so small, tiny little, army thingy. It'd be nice to be able to talk without having talking problems. It'd be amazing. It really would. I don't know if y'all can see, but the little picture changes with each one of them, which is kind of funny because this one, before I added those Marines, there weren't any Marines in the group, but it still showed it as being Marines. That was because before there were Marines. Yeah, you remember? And they died. They died horrible deaths. Because my macro is horrible. And my macro is horrible too. My macro absolutely sucks. Because I have to go and build 9 supply depots at once so that I don't get supply blocked. So, it's just because I don't know, I think part of it's because I'm talking to you guys, so like half my mental power is going to what I'm saying, and obviously that half isn't very big because I'm still failing. But I mean, it wouldn't be that much, because normally I wouldn't have these two here. These two, they wouldn't be here. It would just be this one, and it would have one SCV, and I think usually I actually get the Neil Steel upgrade. And so it would have, I think, 4 Marines and a Marauder, instead of just the 2 Marines and a Marauder. But it's on normal, and so I figured that I'd show you guys something that, you know. I won't say I don't know though, because, I think is probably just as bad, but we'll see what you guys say. If you stay long enough in this video to comment, we'll see what you guys say in the comments, yeah? Sounds good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start moving these guys out, because I think I've screwed around long enough, and you guys probably want me to get on with this. So.
base is under attack.
And of course, right after I leave, you guys come back. Okay, we're gonna put you... Actually, we're gonna put them on here. Okay. That way they'll follow the medics. The medics actually don't usually die. More or less, the medics actually tend to survive longer than most of the units. Which I don't think actually happens in multiplayer that often. I think usually the medevacs, because the aggro, the way the aggro is set up or determined by the computer, the programming, is different from...
complete.
I don't want to talk over her. It's different depending on which game mode you're playing as, because they keep patching the multiplayer to obviously keep it up with the times or whatever. And so things change in multiplayer that don't change in the campaign, and every now and then they'll patch the campaign too. Usually the multiplayer is quite different, and so like in multiplayer 1 you don't have some of the units. Then some of the units have different abilities, like both Marines and Marauders can use the stim pack in multiplayer, whereas obviously in single player they can't, which it makes Marauders extremely powerful, because Marauders have a really good attack as it is against Armored, and so if you stim them and get medevacs, and you'll see what medevacs are later, you stim them, get medevacs, and run them into roaches or stalkers, they just own. I think I was actually talking about like the aggro and how units are aggroed and certain things like that. See, this is how my mind works. I go, sorry, sounds incredibly. I'm gonna have to check the. I haven't actually watched any of the parts, even though I've already recorded them, so I don't actually know how the sound is, if you guys can hear me or not. But it just sounds, because I can't hear myself talk. Almost. And so I don't know if y'all will be able to hear me or not. And so we'll see when it comes out, obviously. But where was I going? Oh yes, aggro. Back to the game. The way things aggro in multiplayer is healing units will usually attract more aggro the way they've set it up. They'll attract more aggro than the actual attacking unit will. It's like if I have a Marine that's getting healed, they will attack whatever's healing the Marine before they attack the Marine itself. Because otherwise it would just sit there attacking the Marine, and the Marine would end up killing whatever it was, unless it was like a siege tank or something. It would end up killing whatever it was, because it wasn't attacking the unit that was healing it, so it was constantly being healed and the damage was being negated. The same goes with SCVs, which I think you guys have seen. They can repair each other and the bunkers and other buildings as well. But the SCVs used to in multiplayer, the multiplayer was almost just like the campaign, and the SCVs, they attracted a certain amount of aggro, and so you could repair a bunker or something, or a building, and the SCVs wouldn't get attacked. They could just sit there constantly repairing it. And so now they've changed the aggro where it'll actually, when the SCVs begin to repair or attack, move, or whatever, whenever they try to attack or repair, they attract more aggro than than most of the other units. So that means that the SCVs will get killed fairly quickly, which it does give your other units a little more time to attack and stuff, but it also kills. I guess it allows you to micro your healers if you so choose. It's a little bit of extra information you guys might have been interested in. But yeah, that's the end of this level. I'm done talking for the moment.
I got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
Throat hurts.
We got what we came for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
Okay, so that's that level. 110 credits rewarded. It's pretty nice. It'll get me a specific upgrade I'm looking for. Oh. I'm so sore. Surprise!
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
Well, it matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what he'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
I caught Tychus hacking into our database, sniffing around about Kerrigan. I don't know what his game is, but we clearly can't trust him.
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us. Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but...
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
Yes, sir.
Guess you heard the news by now, Raynor. Looks like you're back in business.
That I am, Mr. Hill. And fighting the Zerg and Dominion all at once is going to take its toll on my standing forces. You got any guns for hire?
But you know the invasion makes it a seller's market right now. Still, your bartender over there makes a hell of a Mai Tai. So, sure, I've got some mercenary contracts you might be interested in.
You're all heart, Mr. Hill.
So this is another aspect of the campaign. You get a building, a merc compound, and from it you can call down specific... These, the war pigs, you get automatically. The game just gives them to you. But they're basically super... I wouldn't say super. They're highly upgraded and more powerful versions of their various counterparts. Like these, they're elite. Yeah, the description says it all. So these are the upgraded versions of the Marauders, and you only get, let's see, you get specific numbers of each that you can call down. So you get 3 squads of 4 Marines, and then 2 squads of 2 Marauders if you buy them. So these are free. These are 30 credits or 30,000 credits. Maybe I'll just be done for the day after this. I don't know. The talking is getting harder as the commentary goes on. So, anyways, yeah, that's that. There's not much more to say about that. So, new stuff will pop up here in the corner if you guys are interested. Random crazy dancer girl. This is usually where we'll come back to after all the missions from now on. It's basically kind of like the cantina that I was in at the beginning. So this is where I get the mercenaries, talk to people, watch the news, things to interact with. So, but we'll go back to the army real quick, and I'll show you guys new upgrades. So whenever you get new units, they'll show up here with the new upgrades that you can get for them. And so, and then also on some occasions, you will get other upgrades, like you'll get base up. I think it's just the base upgrades that will fill in over the course of time. You'll get other upgrades for buildings that you have that will fill out this spot. And so these are your barracks units, your infantry. So anything you can build out of the barracks will show up here, and that's where its upgrades will be. And there's other, most of them are sorted by buildings, but there's a few that are actually, I think there's only 2 units that are sorted by something else specific, because they're built from 2 different buildings, but they actually, they just fit into a specific category, so they go by themselves. So, but now, my second upgrade is almost always the stabilizer med packs, because the medics heal faster and they use less energy, so they can heal faster and they can heal longer. And so I always find that worth it. It basically allows you to keep about a medic for every 2 Marines, give or take. Or I think it's actually like a medic for 3 or 4 Marines and then a medic for 2 Marauders. I forget what it is, but I always get these. So that, and then I don't really know. I think I'm just going to go with the bunker, because it's always nice to have, because you can stick more units in your base defense and not have to worry about actually having medics there to heal them. And so, but yeah, that's going to finish up mission, I believe that was mission 4. So, I'm going to stop this part here, I'm going to upload it. You guys let me know what you think, what you want to see, any new games, or whatever. I won't say this stuff every time, I'll just say it every couple of parts. And I only have been saying it because anybody who didn't like or didn't want to see the first couple missions and went straight to this one, they won't know about that whole game. If you want me to play a game, leave me a comment. I have a bunch of games, and if you guys really want a game, then I will do my best to get it and play it for you guys if I don't already have it. And so that's basically all that's about. And so that's it for this episode, or episode. It's not an episode. That's it for this part. So until next time, you guys take care.